Hey, good morning. This is Carl. Okay, I would love to share a few things. One, about my spiritual development. Two, about my kind of just like life. And I'm not sure if there's a three, but let me just try. This is again unscripted, so it might not sound like, very logical, in some sense. But yeah, I just finished my stretching, and this morning my run was very tough. I could barely run. I mean, physically, I was very tired, and mentally, I was kind of just distracted, you know. Since last night, I was kind of just, thinking about this. But I guess it is actually a good thing because I realized I think I have understood about meditation a lot more after I have read The Surrender Experiment by Michael Singer. And yeah, the more I read this book, the more I realized the importance of meditation. It didn't really sound legit to me, and I just didn't see the point of meditation. But yesterday I realized we all got that incessant talking voices inside our head, inside our mind. And not sometimes, but most of the time, that incessant voices consume a lot of our energy and distract us from doing whatever we are supposed to do. Like at this moment, I am recording this video, but I might have some, compulsive thinking in my mind, and it's keep telling me about things that I didn't have to think about at this moment, and it doesn't make any sense why I think about those things. Like, right? It's like playing with me, My mind is playing with me. And here it is very important to understand that we are the observer. Otherwise, there's no way that we can actually, hear those voices in our head. And we are the subject who listens and observes. And we have to be conscious and realize there's a psychic distance between the real me and those voices, right? In the past, it's just impossible for me to distance myself from those voices. Whenever I got those voices, I would completely drawn in those voices and thoughts and emotions, whatever you call it, those stimulus in our mind. Yeah, I think this book really influenced me a lot, and the author Michael did a really great job telling his story and his experience, and it really put me into his perspective and see my life and realize that we all got the same struggle. We all got this same mental struggle. It is definitely a blessing, but it could be also a curse to many, right? If we can't really manage this relationship between the me and the mind, right? So meditation will help us to maintain that safe distance and free relationship between the real self and the mind. Only by doing that, we can live our life freely and wholeheartedly without any distraction and disturbing effects. This is my current understanding. I would love to share with you and document in my channel, because I really believe I'm walking towards that direction. Like, I told myself, and I also said it to my camera in the past, that I want to grow spiritually, but I did not really make the effort to do that until now. I don't think I have really started my spiritual journey. Like, I mean, I have started, but I am still at a very early stage. And as Michael shared, this is going to be a very tough battle, and it takes a lot of work. Meditation is the work. Meditation requires us to practice daily, and this is the due that we need to pay if we want to become spiritually awakened and remain that stillness and peacefulness in our mind. And yeah, last night I went to bed thinking about all this, and I was almost recording a video talking about this because I felt like a lot, but I don't really record videos or do anything like that involves like technology and thinking a lot, you know what I mean? So I didn't do it. Instead, I just read the book and I went to bed fine. I wouldn't say like very peacefully, but you know, relatively I was feeling peaceful, but not completely. As I shared, like I was kind of struggling. I was like questioning whether I should practice meditation or not. I was very tired, and like just physically but also mentally I was very like lazy and just unmotivated. I would say unmotivated at all, but more like I was not motivated enough to take out my yoga mat and sit in a full lotus position and start practicing meditation for the first time. I haven't done it for the first time, you know. I wouldn't say I've ever done practice like that, like seriously, like the serious real meditation. I don't think I have ever practiced it before. Like I had some, you know, similar, you know, just sitting down and quieting my mind practice before, but I did not have a very clear understanding about meditation. But it is all right. It is a gradual process. Even till this point, I don't think I can say I have fully understood meditation? No, I don't think so. I need to definitely understand it more, but it is a gradual process. As I said, I do not want to rush. I want to actually learn and just experience slowly and just take my time and understand it with my actual experience, right? I need to look for that strong reason for meditation. And now I'm getting there, you know. From reading, I can really see my life from Michael's perspective. Why do we all need to practice this? And I forgot to share this. Like, nowadays, we just got too many help, you know. Like, we got our phone, we got, music, videos, movies, and friends, and just all kinds of activities. Especially for those who live in a busy city, we can get occupied with thousands of ways, right? And often when we feel disturbed mentally, we would naturally do everything except meditation. But in the past, just like Michael, he grew up in the 60s and 70s. He was born in 1947. So back then, there was not much to do, especially in the woods. He lived in the woods for many years. I mean, in his 20s, he decided to move into the woods and just by himself. So he didn't have like all the distraction and all the shortcuts for him to feel better. He wanted to meditate only because he wanted quiet that noise in his mind. But now when we have those noises in our mind, you know what I mean, like we would seek all kinds of help from external things. Like we would pick out our phone and watch some videos and or text someone, chat with someone, instead of observing the voices and meditate. It is so much more difficult, right? It's like we all got those magical pills now for us to escape and feel better immediately. Although you never solve the real cause, like was never addressed, but we would not want to do it. We would not want to give up all these easy tools and choose to do the hard work. Meditation is the hard work. It takes so much discipline and time and effort. Although 20 minutes or 30 minutes of meditation might be already enough for a beginner, but we wouldn't want to do that. We wouldn't do that. We were just too lazy. I'm talking about myself as well. I am still very lazy. Not like I am lazy to do whatever. Like I'm lazy in the sense of like not motivated enough, like unwilling to put into the work, unwilling to set aside the time, like what's the word, like carve out the time for meditation. I haven't found that strong reason yet, but I am finding that I am getting there. So it's so important to actually document this journey, and I believe this can help someone, and in about 6 days, 24th, I will be meeting with some people, but at this point I haven't really like promoting this book club meeting yet. It sounds ridiculous, but yeah, this is my first time organizing an event like this, but I was like very, I don't know, like I didn't wanted to think about it too much. I mean, like I didn't want to, how do I put it? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Yeah. Okay. How do you think about what I just talked about? Let me know if you have any thoughts. Let me know. Thank you for watching and have a great day. Peace out.